Hello guys, this is Dr. Lior Bar-El, and today we're going to be doing a review of something really special here, Tourbox. I'm going to explain to you exactly what it is. This actually aids me in a lot of ways, and I'll tell you the whole story and how I came about this and exactly what company makes this and how it got involved with another company, and just to help you out with any confusion which I had. So anyways, let's get right into it. Okay guys, so this is called Tourbox, what is it, 001. Now I am going to tell you guys something. I've been following this a bit, and if you look, it has this Ikan-like logo. So I saw Ikan, originally that's the one I saw, did Ikan Tourbox, but actually Tourbox is a company in its own, and I had no idea. I thought it was one of those knockoffs they were stealing from Ikan and whatnot and all of this stuff, and I was like, okay, I got to see what the heck this thing is about. And then I called I contacted Tourbox, and Tourbox told me Ikan is sort of like, they're sort of like distributing their product, sort of like they're working together on this, but it's an actual Tourbox, product. So whether you buy it from Ikan or from them, it doesn't really make a difference. Although I think if you buy from Tourbox, they also have a deal with the case. This one I don't think comes with a case. I don't know. We're gonna open it up and see right now. I bought this for about $170, so it's not that expensive. And why did I buy it? So let me first explain this to you before I do an unboxing here. If you guys know, I did a review for you guys about the micro panel, Blackmagic micro panel, and unfortunately you can only use that with DaVinci, but for me it's not unfortunate because that's what I use. So I actually really love DaVinci Resolve, and I work heavily with that, right? But if I wanted to work with Photoshop and other programs, I can't do that. But also at the same time, there's a lot of shortcuts that are not available, or even with the editing, there's no editing wheel on that. So you always have to use your keyboard. So I wanted to use something in conjunction with that. So I wanted to have my micro panel on one side and then connect it to that, something small. So I saw all these different ones and I was playing around with them. I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of any of them. I really am not. And I still think if you don't want to get it, don't get it. But anybody that works in editing, and I'm not talking about YouTube videos, but you're doing weddings, you're doing movies. You guys know, like I told you before, I do editing 14 hours a day. I used to work in this, when I used to work for Catholic Charities, I used to work from 2 o'clock all the way to the night. So I kind of love that because I got to work from about, 10 o'clock, something like that, all the way up to like, to the morning, then go kind of catch a couple of hours of sleep, and that's about it. Anybody that edits know how editors, the ones that are in demand, I'm going to say. I'm not going to say amateurs, even though amateurs too, but if you're doing this professionally, you're going to see if you're only going to invest like about 2-3 hours, you guys are going to see it's going to pile on you, and before you know it, you're kind of screwing up all your orders, everybody that is having you do it for them. So you always want to spend about good 12 to 14 hours on editing. I used to edit all through the night. Hardly ever got a wink of sleep. So to save on some time, and you are going to save time, even though I do it with the mouse and I'm doing it with the left and right keys to skip one frame at a time. You want to, and I know this thing is also used for Photoshop and Lightroom. In fact, I think it comes with presets on that. But this thing is good. I don't care about any of that. I care, even though I work extensively with Photoshop and Lightroom, I really don't care for that. But I am gonna say this thing is godsend, because even if it saves you in an hour per hour about, I'm gonna say about a good 20 minutes, okay, you're gonna have 100 minutes in 5 hours. You understand what I mean? Like 20 minutes every hour. That's about 100 minutes in 100 minutes in about 5 hours. And it does save you in the long run when you're working for 12 to 14 hour days in that. You are going to save a lot of time once you get used to it. The thing I really loved about it, and I'm going to open it right now, so I'm going to tell you guys exactly what made me really interested in this one here. Give me 1 second. Here you go, packed really good. I actually had to use my teeth. I made a mark on this box. So, let's see it here. And I got a good, you know, I got some good time on this thing. Not this, of course. I had to buy it because I really loved it when I was working in the workstations in my friend's house all the time. And of course, I love my computer. So it opens up just like that. And it's funny because he has a Tourbox one. I have one from Ikan. It's the same exact one, but I wonder what it comes with. So it's a little bit hard to open, which is weird. I'm like looking if it's like, so it's not like one of those iPhone, you know, sliding boxes. These are packed pretty tight. There you go. I think I got it almost. Here we go. Doesn't like slide nice. There we go. Okay. So as you can see, Tourbox, that's exactly what it is. So right there, a quick start tutorial. And then this nice sponge here, which is good because I'm going to keep, most likely I'm going to keep it in there. The Tourbox, I believe, is in this baby right here. And of course, the USB or whatever, which is really good because, like I said, you could take it with you anywhere, just like the micro panel. I showed you guys a review on the case. I love the fact that I could take the micro panel everywhere with me. That's my little poochie right there. I gave her a bone, so she's throwing it away. But look, it comes with a really nice sized cord. And this is what I love, the portability factor, that you could take it anywhere with you, hook it up to a laptop or a workstation, and you're good to go, you know? So that's what really makes it nice. And right here, I'm probably obviously going to want to get a case for it. So I will eventually get a case. And here it is, guys. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Look how tiny this is. My hand, okay, look at this. It's like, it's perfect. So you can see it right here. So this is what I usually do. So you could set any command key for any of them. Now, if you guys look at most of those ones that have the same kind of things, that do the same thing, you're going to see that most of their buttons are exactly the same and confusing. So from your head, when you're not going to look and you're going to just go like that, these are the best because you get the feel of every single button. This is the undo button right here. I put it on the side so it doesn't get in the way, which I really like because I'm like, you know, when it's down here, my hands are usually down and all of that. I use this as the cut. Gosh, she's making noise. I use this as the cut button. This thing, and this is what I mean. You could kind of level it out. You can make this to be next frame, next frame, next frame, or even this, which is nice to go next frame, next frame. This thing also has a clicker, you see? And it goes, and I usually play it forward, play it backwards, and then hit stop like that. This is the undo button. I usually have this as cut. I don't, this one I'm gonna have to set something on that. This, I do undo button, redo. So you could change it however you want. Now, if you think this isn't enough buttons for you, get ready for this. You could even click 2 buttons at a time and make that represent something. So again, this thing also works with other programs, which is so cool. And you could make your own presets. You could go on their website. You could download their presets. There's people that have custom presets and stuff, and you could just download it. You can make your own presets, and that's what that's what's gonna make it really cool. Give me a sec. Sorry, she like tossed her bone underneath my computer. That was really hard to fix. And so basically you could click both of them and do a command. So you can do for any little, for any one of your programs that you're using, the DaVinci Resolve, any kind of thing, you can make your own presets, make it all work for you, for editing. Now, yes, this thing works on Photoshop, on Lightroom, and you guys might like to do that. I don't really have a need for that. Maybe I will. If anything were to come, I could incorporate that and keep on updating what these things represent. They're kind of like the G5 keys on the, the Corsair K95. Like all the G keys are, shortcuts. This is what this thing is. It gives you all the shortcuts and and look at this. Look at the curves on this. It's perfect. Really perfect, and it's kind of smooth rubber, it feels like, on top of this. I can't even explain it, but it is so freaking awesome. And the fact that you could just simply connect it. Okay, look at this. It has so many, you know, the connection, connecting options. You could do so much stuff with that. Take it with you to go. This little thing, throw it in your bag. I'm gonna get a small bag for a small bag or a little case for this thing, and I'm gonna really enjoy taking this with me. With the micro panel and just having it all to go. I wish the micro panel had another, that case had another room to put that in. I could probably still fit this in there. I don't know, but this is pretty darn good. You could throw it in your book bag, and it's pretty sturdy. It's very rugged. And the fact that you can control, and they're different, but you see, they look completely different. There is no way in hell, there's no repetitious buttons here. If you look here, all of them are different shapes. And they did this purposely, very well thought out design. They did this purposely. See, this has a rocker, sort of. I think so, right? I think, or something. I don't know. They really thought really well about the design. They purposely made it, you know, where every button's different and you don't have to look at it. You could simply just like this, and once you get used to it, you'll be able to change that. So you get this little professional editing tool, I'm gonna say, in your tool belt that you could take anywhere with you on a laptop and go on remote locations when you're doing filming and stuff like that and just go to work and edit. Now, a lot of you guys know how I feel about portability. You guys know I always like these kind of things, but also the fact that it will save you a lot of time. I highly recommend it for about $169. I think I bought this for. I highly recommend it. If you buy directly from Tourbox, I think you're getting a better deal than I got. Because if you're not buying, see, because Ikan doesn't come with a case. They have, I think, with a case for about $170. I don't know. Don't take what I'm saying with a grain of salt here. But I mean, I love this. This is a braided cord, guys. This isn't cheap stuff. This is really good and really amazing, and it comes with a program that you can just like kind of assign keys to and all of this cool stuff and add presets and all of that, and it's just really, really convenient. They have like little stoppers here as well. Not sure how sturdy they are. They look pretty rugged. It looks pretty awesome, to be honest with you. And look, it doesn't have anything on Ikan over here, yet it was Ikan that sold that. Has the ROHS you know, certifications and everything, which you know, anybody that travels knows how important that is. I don't know, they always ask me for the certification, so it's always good to have you know, certified products like that. Anyways, really cool to travel with. Definitely highly recommended. I don't know what else there is to say. I mean, there's nothing really to show except that each thing you can assign whatever you want to it. So, you know, I like, again, my recommendations, undo here. This one you can make to go, you know, to scroll through, or even this one to play forward, play backwards, and stop. I think this is a rocker. I never assigned this. I might assign it at one time, at one point. This one I do. This one I do actually for, I think, magnifying the timeline, and then, you know, demagnifying the reverse. And this one I do for the scroll. This one I do for cut. So, you know, you could play around and mess around with it, you know, and see what, you know, undo, redo. You could see what fits you the best, but I definitely recommend this. And I had so much time on this thing. I actually, about a month of use on this. Not this one, of course. That's why I had to buy my own. I really wanted it for my workstation and for anything really on the travel. It really did save me a lot of time, and I felt I needed to make this video to let you guys know about that, because I want you guys out there to, you know, save as much time as possible and have anything easy. As you see, the channel covers everything from games to technology to you name it, even 3D printing, all that stuff, and how-to videos. And I just think that anyone starting in YouTube or doing wedding videography or even photography, I mean, I don't use it for photography, but for photography, for anything that you're doing, this thing will save you a ton of time. If you have a Blackmagic micro panel, okay, and you don't want to buy those the big one for like $3,000, and you're going for that $1,200 one or $1,000 one or whatever it was at the time, and you know it's missing a couple of shortcut keys, it's nice to have that baby right on the side. And to be honest, I don't want to carry something big. I love the micro panel because it has a USB-C. You just connect it and you're good to go. Okay, no need for power adapters or all that like on the bigger system. This is the same thing, no battery power. You hook this baby up, you're good to go. And that's about it. And you could probably even do a pass-through, I believe, through this. So you could actually have it from one end to the other and just have it have it there. I don't know. But the thing is, this thing is really, really useful and will save you a crap ton of time. I can't tell you how much time this thing saved me. You know, I can't even record it, but it saved me a crap ton of time from all the projects that I had. And, you know, for YouTube, again, you might not need it because it's short videos and it's easy to edit with just the mouse and the keyboard. I'm used to it already. But, you know, if you want to do something like weddings or movies or shorts like I do a lot of pilots and commercials, you are going to want to shoot them, or music videos, you are going to want to have one of these things, and you're going to not even think about it. You'll be like, I don't think this saved me any time. Trust me, record how much time you guys save. I'm willing to bet that you guys are going to save on a 14-hour editing day about, at least I can say, 2 hours. About 2 hours, about ish. If once you get really used to it and really quick on this thing. Now again, you're gonna it just depends on practice. You might save 5 minutes first, then 10 minutes. You're gonna see how quick it is. And I'm not just talking about this. I'm talking about this and the micro panel. Everything I do, editing and color grading, all together in one. I save a crap ton of time. I can't tell you how much. With this, I'm gonna say you're going to start off probably saving about 5 minutes, then 10 minutes, and you're going to see this thing is going to save you a crap ton of time. And then when you do it in the long, you know, you're going to see all the projects you have, add them all together, and you'll see how many hours you actually save on this thing. It is definitely worth it. I highly recommend it. I don't know what to say that's bad about it. And let's just see. I just want to check something out here because it's weird. So my friend, the one he has is directly by Tourbox. It looks exactly the same though. See, there you go. So it has this little thing here. So I just wanted to make sure it had that because I didn't see it right now. And it's the same exact thing as the Tourbox, so don't even get confused. They're exactly the same. Oh, God. They're exactly the same. So definitely, I highly recommend it. Let me shut this off. I highly recommend you guys get it if you guys are heavily into editing. Now, again, I don't really use it for Photoshop, so I can't really recommend it for Photoshop unless I actually gave, you know, a rat's to do that. But I'm sure, you know, everybody's using it for Photoshop and Lightroom, so definitely look for reviews on that. I'm sure you're going to see that this thing is a very useful tool, but I love it for editing. I love my micro panel for color grading and full screen, and I also, on full screen, I like to scroll through the footage and look through stuff and play it forward and backward and all kinds of stuff. This is really cool. It even asks for After Effects presets. It asks for Premiere, DaVinci Resolve. You guys can make your own presets and actually share it with other workstations that have this or whatnot. And this thing is just so useful. I can't tell you how much. I definitely rate this. And you guys know I don't give a 10 out of 10 to almost anything. But this thing literally does what it says it does. And, you know, usually I'd hit it with a 9 out of 10. But guys, the fact that all the buttons is not repetitious, they're all different, that earns them that extra point to give them a 10 out of 10. And the fact that they have even a button on the side, I mean, how awesome is that? Not to get in the way. This was meant to be the, what do you call it? The undo button. I don't know. This is meant for that. So even though I do these two as that, but this is meant for that. I really think you guys would really like that. And everything here is different. That just ups the notch right there by an extra one. 10 out of 10. As always, guys, this is a self-funded channel. We are the independent channel. I was sick and tired of paid-for reviewers who get paid to tell you something is good when it's not, and they don't give credit to where credit is due to the good technology that's out there. Like, for example, this. And that's the reason I opened this channel to begin with. And I thank you and love you guys so much for all the support. And I thank you guys for offering me to give me to do a Patreon service and to donate money. I work 3 jobs to make this happen. I got this. I'd rather you guys save the money, especially right now in these uncertain times. I'd rather you guys save that money up or spend it on your families or buy the tech we review with that money. And, that's what it's all about. The best way you guys could give back is by making the community grow. Share it with everybody you know. Share the information, not even the video. Let people know the truth out there so they can make better informed decisions. That's the real reason I opened it up in the first place, and that's how always I will be. That's why I never want to be an ambassador for any company. I like what I do. I love it. We give everybody together. The best way you can also help out the channel is by commenting in the forum section down below, what they call the comment section, and let people know, do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Do you own this? How good is it? You know, how much time did it save you? I want to hear all of that. I want the people to hear all of that, because I don't want them to just have a very narrow view of from one person. I want it to spread out, and all the community at large will get the real information, so they can make better informed decisions instead of getting ripped off. So that's all I got to say about that. Thank you. Love you. Like, subscribe, hit that bell button, share it with everybody you know. I know a lot of you guys who hit the bell button are telling me you're not alerted of the new videos. I have no idea what's going on. One of you guys contacted them and they told you that it's because we're not a big enough channel. I don't do advertising. Word of mouth, guys. We're an honest channel here. You know, we do what we could. I'd rather save that money of advertising and buy the tech you guys are requesting me to buy so I could do reviews for you. So, word of mouth. So let our community grow. We're growing slowly but surely. We're over the 7,000 mark. I mean, hello. We guys, we're all doing great. So, you know, thank you, and share it with everybody you know. Like, subscribe, hit that bell button. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye. As always, guys, if you like what you see, self-funded here, be sure to check out all my other stuff, from mini-series to unboxings to technology, you know, and Nintendo reviews and 3D printer reviews and all that good stuff. If you like what you see, the only way you can help the channel is by liking this video, subscribing, and hitting that bell button. As many more cool videos to come. Definitely want you guys in it, and I want you guys to be vocal. Definitely comment down below. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye.